Chapter 6. The Simple Matter of Making Money. In the Tang Dynasty, due to the cumbersome nature of copper coins and the rarity of gold items, it was entirely normal to use silk, pepper, and other goods as currency for transactions. Among these, black pepper was considered a highly valuable commodity, accepted everywhere as hard currency. The nobles of the Tang Dynasty, in their pursuit of luxury, loved eating meat, but struggled with the lack of seasonings to mask the gamey smell. Black pepper, being able to do just that, naturally became highly sought after. Moreover, since black pepper was imported, with long transportation routes and limited supply, its value was exceptionally high. Honored guest, are you planning to use black pepper for your purchase? After admiring the item for a while, the maid in a green dress reluctantly put down the wooden box. Even the box itself was something she found appealing. Lin Wan Wan replied, "Yes. The elders in my family gave me too much black pepper, and we can't possibly finish it all. This box here, after paying for the porcelain, please convert the remaining amount into gold for me." Understood. Honored guest, please wait a moment while I call the shopkeeper. When Lin Wan Wan walked out of the treasure pavilion, two young attendants followed behind her, bowing and carrying her packages respectfully. They only turned back to the shop after seeing her off to her ox cart. When Lin Wan Wan entered the shop, she had brought a box of black pepper worth about 20 coins. By the time she left, she had exchanged it for a box of small gold ingots and 6 pieces of Celadon porcelain, which would be worth at least tens of millions in modern times. This feeling, what a thrill! Back at the inn, Lin Wan Wan upgraded her room to a deluxe suite. With her valuables increasing, she naturally needed better security for her accommodations. The suite was on the 3rd floor. The entire inn only had 2 suites on the 3rd floor, and the other one was vacant. Lin Wan Wan's suite faced east. The daily rent was 1,500 coins, equivalent to 1.5 strings of cash, which was the monthly living expense for an average Tang Dynasty family. But for Lin Wan Wan now, it was a trivial amount. When she went to move the little one to the new room, the child groggily opened her eyes. Upon seeing Lin Wan Wan, she wasn't fully awake yet, but immediately gave a sweet smile, revealing 2 adorable dimples. Lin Wan Wan found her utterly endearing. "Little one, you're awake? I'll give you a new name. Jilu Chu Qing Yu, a poetic phrase meaning dew condenses on jade. From now on, you'll be called Lin Qing Yu, and your nickname will be Xiao Yuer." "How about that, Xiao Yuer?" The little one, still dazed, naturally accepted whatever Lin Wan Wan said. Holding the small child, Lin Wan Wan felt an inexplicable sense of fulfillment in the once empty part of her heart. As she held her, it felt as though she was embracing her younger self. Qingyu had a pair of eyes that looked just like hers. Dressed in the silk clothes Lin Wan Wan had just bought, little Qingyu felt as though she had entered a fairy palace. When Lin Wan Wan asked her to call her mother, she obediently did so. She had always dreamed of being like other children, having a soft, fragrant mother to hold her. Now her dream had come true. As for Lin Wan Wan, she had always liked children, but disliked the idea of marriage, and even more so the idea of giving birth. She felt that childbirth would be unbearably painful, whether natural or through surgery. It didn't seem like a good experience. Sometimes, she would dream of waking up to find a heaven-sent child by her pillow. Now that the 2 of them were together, wasn't it a perfect match? The mother and daughter gazed at each other warmly until a sudden grumble broke the silence. Little Qingyu held her stomach and quickly said, "Xiao Yuer isn't hungry." She was used to being scolded by her cousins and aunt whenever her stomach growled. Not only would she not get food, but she might also be kicked out of the house. For a long time she had lived like a stray dog, surviving on discarded seafood and rarely having a proper meal. Lin Wan Wan gently patted her head with pity and said, "Mother has something delicious for you. From now on, stay with me, and you'll have enough to eat, warm clothes to wear, and even learn to read and write." "How does that sound?" "Great! Xiao Yuer will be good," the little one replied with a sweet smile, her dimples showing again. Lin Wan Wan took out some yogurt melts she had bought from a modern supermarket, repackaged in a glass jar, and handed them to Qing Yu. Here, eat this to fill your stomach for now. Little Qing Yu held the beautiful glass jar, took a deep sniff, and then carefully picked out one piece. As soon as she put it in her mouth, her eyes squinted with happiness. "Mother, it's so delicious! Mother, you should have some too. I don't like eating this. It's specially made for children." That night, as the world fell silent, Lin Wan Wan bathed little Qing Yu again using soap and a new children's bathtub. The little one slept soundly in bed, while Lin Wan Wan lit a mosquito-repellent candle nearby to keep the pests away. The mosquitoes of 1,000 years ago were not like the evolved ones of later generations, which had developed resistance to repellents. These ancient mosquitoes couldn't withstand the candle's effects and quickly perished, ensuring the little one wouldn't be disturbed. Afterward, Lin Wan Wan took the celadon porcelain she had bought earlier, left the inn, and found a secluded spot to return to the modern era. It was around 7 or 8 in the evening in the Tang Dynasty, but in the modern world, it was already 5 in the morning. When Lin Wan Wan traveled through the time portal, she always returned to the exact spot where she had left. This time, she found herself back in her rented modern apartment. Selling Tang Dynasty Yue Kiln celadon porcelain wasn't easy. Such items only had value if there were buyers. However, Lin Wan Wan urgently needed cash, so she went to a well-known antique shop in Yang City. She knew about this shop because during her university days, she had worked as a ceremonial hostess at one of their auctions with Chen Jinyu. Otherwise, with her social circle, she wouldn't have had access to such places. It had to be said that part-time jobs as a hostess or model, though unstable, were great for gaining experience. She had been to all sorts of events, from grand openings to celebrity appearances, all requiring ceremonial hostesses. Without further ado, Lin Wan Wan carried the celadon porcelain in a suitcase to the shop. When she arrived, the shop had just opened for business. She went straight to the counter and explained her purpose to a young woman dressed in traditional clothing. The woman said, "Tang Dynasty celadon porcelain, please place your items on this table so I can take photos and videos to consult our appraisal expert. Only then can we give you an answer." Lin Wan Wan agreed without hesitation. She opened her suitcase and carefully placed the porcelain pieces on the table. The woman took photos and then explained, "Let me clarify. We charge a 200 yuan appraisal fee for each item. However, if you sell the items to us, the appraisal fee will be waived." "All right, go ahead with the appraisal." After sending the photos, the woman smiled and said, "You can take your items back with you for now. Once we have the results, we'll contact you. Please leave." Before she could finish her sentence, her phone rang. She gave an apologetic smile and answered the call. After hanging up, her smile became even more enthusiastic. "Here's the thing. Our appraisal expert and young boss happen to be here today. Please come upstairs to our tea room for a detailed discussion." Lin Wan Wan, eager to save time, readily agreed. End of chapter.